Yes, am I audible?
Fine.
Audible, right? Someone please confirm if I am audible. So, audible, okay. Okay, it's already past 5 minutes and still only 14 participants. Okay, so we had seen until here, right? Semi-elliptic leaf spring with eyes. This is where we had ended in the last uh, meeting, last lab exercise. So now we'll see these two so that we can finish off these machine components, right? Representation, conventional representation of machine components. So cylindrical compression spring, okay, but first we'll create these tabular columns, three in here, subject convention and diagrammatic representation also, okay, diagrammatic representation as well. So okay, well, let us have it here itself. F8, right? Line, enter. Okay, I'll draw another line. Okay, now we want to write subject convention and diagrammatic representation as well. Or let me take it all the way down. No, okay, we want three divisions here. Okay, so okay, maybe here another one. Let's take it here. Okay, and this can be taken all the way down. Okay, Control C, Control V, double click and text. Control A, delete that. What is it that we want to write? Um, Title. or should we leave this blank? This is blank, I guess. Here, okay, because this is continuation, so we'll only take it up until here, right? And write that here. Control C, Control V, compression spring, right? And here subject convention and representation, diagrammatic representation. Subject, convention, station. Okay, so what we want to draw is a cylindrical compression spring. Okay, cylindrical compression spring. Okay, so we'll first have that baseline. Maybe here F8 ortho on. Okay, and we'll draw these because you see the cross section of it. If you cut the cross section for that, for the spring, if you cut it in the middle, because this is made up of cylindrical compression spring. Why we are calling it? Because the cross section is circular. If you cut a cylinder, the cross section will be circular, isn't it? So you'll see a circle if you cut it, because it is 3D, it is moving up, right? That is why we call it cylindrical compression spring. So we'll draw that those circles. Okay, these to start with. Okay, so first of it, okay, this is somewhat messy. Okay, I'll try to draw a different version because the lines are not properly joined here. So if you observe carefully, and is the screen clear? Yes. Okay, so I'll draw that those uh, circles. Okay, using maybe an arc, start, center, end. Yes, or maybe center, start, end. That should do. Center will be this point. Okay, uh, what size? Yeah, I think this size should be good. Okay, yes, this should be good. Okay, and a full circle here. Okay, dot 2 point circle. Okay, first point and second point. Okay, so now what we will try to do is, you see, what we call the terminology that we have in Springs is that the distance between this, the center of this uh, part and the center of the next, okay, consecutive, the distance between these two, whether you take start to start, end to end, or center to center, okay, should be consistent, right? Starting of this turn to the starting of the next turn, or ending of this turn to the ending of that turn, or the middle one. The distance is called pitch. Okay, that's how we denote the terminology that we have. So let us keep an arbitrary pitch. Maybe I'll try to offset this. Okay, OFF, offset what, or offset distance. Okay, distance, let us take maybe 80. Object to offset this one. Okay, I'll have to copy that, not offset, sorry, copy. Okay, select objects, this object, enter, base point, let's say this, uh, distance, how much should we keep? This should be okay, right? 120. Okay, like that. Yes, that should be good. And similar goes for this. Copy this one, this base point, this center, distance being, when you press tab, it'll ask you to specify the second point, right? If you press tab, it will give you the option to specify the distance, the button tab on the keyboard. So 120, right? But okay, we have a full circle here. So let us draw that full circle also here to complete that circle. And draw that arc again. Center, start, and end. Center, start. Why is this giving a problem? Center, start, and end. Center, start. Okay, because ortho is on. Is that why? Yes, because ortho was on. Okay, maybe start, center, and end. Let's try this. Center and end. Okay, now, okay, we kept an arbitrary pitch 100. Okay, uh, let's make one more copy, I think. Okay, to have some clarity regarding the base point. Okay, the base point should be different. Can we say ortho on? Distance, what was the pitch that we kept? 120, right? Okay, this should be good now. Now I'll try to link that, okay? Just to show those turns, okay? We'll now try to show those turns, and I'll extend this line, okay? We'll extend these lines, okay? Take a line, okay? Join it this way, ortho off, or yeah, like this, because we have cut this into half, right? Only half of that. So let me join it. Snap points on, yes, on. It will give you that tangent point, okay? When the tangent snap is on, it will give you that tangent snap when you hover over it, okay? again line this midpoint to that, enter that point to that, and similar for this. Okay. Um, Also like this way. It comes like this. It goes that way, right? Okay. Now I'll trim some lines, okay? Because we want, when we look at it from the front, the portion which is not visible, okay, after the turn, if it is taking a turn, then the back side will not be visible, right? So I'll try to trim some lines, okay? It comes here like this. And when it goes, that line will not be visible. We'll have to select the trim objects, enter. Now you can specify what is to be trimmed. Oh, sorry. Okay, again, trim objects, this one. I will remove this one, okay, so that it comes and takes that turn, right? Goes like that. This is not there, and similarly, this isn't there, right? And that too isn't there. Okay, or maybe wait. Yes, this will not be visible. Mm, okay. Yes, and this one as well, right? And when it takes that turn, this one will not be visible. Yes, and even this one. Yes, it was correct. What we had drawn earlier was actually correct. Okay, you see when this is taking a turn, okay, like this, then you will not be able to see the one which is at the back, right? That is why we are not even showing hidden lines, but just removing that. Clear? Why I trimmed those lines? Yes, clear, right? Why I trimmed those lines? Okay. Yes, okay. So maybe we can copy some more and then end it here, right? Yes, I think we can. Okay, co copy. Paste point, or maybe auto on. Yes, this is within line, but we'll have to specify, or let us keep some arbitrary length. Okay, we'll delete the upper portion as well because we're not drawing exactly, right? Okay, I'll trim that upper part, maybe up until here. Okay, so let me draw a line so that I can trim like this from here. Ortho is on. Yes. So now I'll trim that remaining trim. Select these objects, also these, right? And then trim off that which we don't want. Okay, now I'll have to delete that because that doesn't come under trim, right? Now I'll complete this circle. Okay. Okay, and join these lines. Or maybe let us draw these lines and then join that. Ortho of tangent. Okay, and then I'll trim trim. What is it that we want to trim? This one. Yes, only that. Uh, Also, there's a line to be drawn here, right? Which goes from here to there. And then trim again. What is to be trimmed? This line, right? Okay, like that. Yes. Also, let us make a line parallel to that. Offset. You see, just as we have this portion there, I'm trying to offset another line, or let us draw it all together like this, maybe, right? Yes, that should be good. So it is like this. Can you imagine the turns, right? If it takes a turn, so the part which is there cannot be seen. It is at the back, right? That is why we don't have this line here. That's why we trimmed it. And then it takes a turn. Also, you'll have to trim these portions also because we are not viewing a sectional view, right? Sectional view means we'll have to draw these hashed portions here. So if it is not a section view, then we cannot see if it is a complete circle or not, right? I'll show you what I mean. Once I trim, you will get to know. Yes, this will not be seen. Yes, each and every. We won't be able to see that. So the inside parts will go. Okay. here as well. Clear? Why I deleted that? Yes. Cylindrical compression spring. Yes. Okay. So remaining are not listening. Hmm. Audio. Okay. Now, yes, yes, I've just unmuted. So was I on, for how long have I been on mute? 3 minutes. Okay. You counted, huh? Okay. Probably while I was typing, I pressed that space button. Uh, could be. So anyhow, thank you for letting me know. Okay. So that was about, yeah, also I will draw this center line. L enter. Okay. I'll take this midline. Okay. F8 on. Okay. And then change it to quick properties and center line. Okay. Save it. Now all we have to do here in convention is I'll remove some part of it because we won't draw the whole spring, right? So I'll copy this, CO copy what? Copy all of this, enter base point, let's say this, and I'll copy this here. Okay, and then I'll remove some part of it. We'll show one turn. Okay, so like maybe until here. Okay, because he had drawn full. Anyhow, we'll remove these two, right? Erase, and okay, I should take this, right? Or maybe I should select individually. Okay, that will also come. Right, that's what we wanted to delete. Yes, enter. Now just dashed lines, okay, about those, the reference, taking that circle as a reference, that endpoint. Okay, line, okay, first point all the way down to that point. Okay, enter again. What point should we take? Like this extension all the way until there. Okay, ortho is off, it is on, enter. Oops, line, like this all the way until there. Now I'll make it, okay, we'll trim that part. Firstly, then we'll make it dashed. Is it just like a center line, but not maybe long dash dotted? What do we have? Dashed extra. This should do, I guess. Or maybe mhm. Just let's keep this. Okay. Also this one. Quick properties dashed. Okay. I'll trim the remaining part. This part and that part. Okay. And also here. Or we'll mirror and then, yes, that should be good. Mirror and then trim it. Mirror what? Mirror these. First point, second point. Oops. Erase source objects. No. Okay. Mirror. Mirror these. Enter first point of mirror line, second point of mirror line. Erase source objects. No. Okay. And then I'll change the length of this. Okay. All the way up until there. And here also till there. Okay, I think this is because it is, this line is not on the center, I guess. Right? Yes. Anyhow, what I will do is adjust it somehow. Okay. Yes, that should do. Okay. Center line is there. Yes. Okay. Right. So we'll